Hmm. Okay, this is with Dr. or Professor M.S. Rao, Ph.D., who does a lot of stuff in Hollywood. And I hope it's recording. Is this recording? Oh, recording. Perfect. And we're waiting for him to sign on. It is 11:21, and he wanted to start early. And I said, if you have issues, just let me know. So I'm just waiting for him to admit so I can admit him. Hmm. Let's try it again. Invite. Let's try invite. Copy invite link. This we're going to put lower. Inbox. Let's try it again. MS R L C T R G at Yahoo. Ah, Hi, I can't hear you. Huh.
Audio. Yeah, now I think you check.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, great to connect with you.
You too. I'm very happy about your enthusiasm.
Yeah, thank you. And I went to Hollywood, Universal Studios, and I in the month of December 2000 last I think some 2 months back I went the Universal Studio Hollywood, and I enjoyed the ambience.
Oh, yeah, I live right near Universal.
Uh,
And gee, I wish I'd known you then. I would have walked up there and met with you.
yeah, no, it was a really it's very steepy, so somehow it was very troublesome. Some we walked, staircase was there, then we climbed up, then again climbed down, and we enjoyed it. It was a great experience.
Oh yeah, Universal's fun, and I got to live vicariously through you to see, oops,
Yeah,
sorry, to see the Harry Potter exhibit.
yeah, I have seen Harry Potter and the sounds, music, everything, and sometimes ups and downs, so it's very amazing actually. Harry Potter. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Amazing books too. The writer
Yeah.
was amazing.
Uh, and
So,
are you recording now? Are you
oh
recording?
yeah, let's make sure. Yes,
So it's live. I think I
it's
think
not live.
it's not live. Huh? So would you upload it on YouTube channel, or how do you do that?
Oh, okay. I have a friend who is my editor,
Mm-hmm.
and he edits for audio,
Uh-huh.
and also he uploads on YouTube.
Great. So when can I get this interview?
I'm thinking 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So
I'm
can you send me the
really,
raw video?
pardon me?
Could you send me the raw video of the conversation so that I can upload on my YouTube channel?
I would love that. You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have three YouTube channels. I have four blogs. I publish 54 books. So lots of things I did.
Wow, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the thing is, today is afternoon. I am in Seattle. I think you are in California, right?
I am in Southern California recovering from fires and
Yeah, I
rain.
know. 2 months back, there was fires were there, and it was a dampener. And now people are resilient. The people of California are very resilient. They are bouncing back.
We are. It's really sad because I have friends whose families have lost everything in the
Oh,
Palisades and Malibu fires. And I just really, really feel for them because, I mean, I don't know what it's like to lose everything.
yeah, correct. So could you record this? Could you recognize? Could you record this conversation?
I'm recording it now.
Okay. So after you record this conversation, please send me the video. I will share with. I will upload on my YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you via WeTransfer.
Yeah, please send it through WeTransfer. Raw video, please send it, and also you send me the link of the interview that I will share with the social networks.
Okay, great. And I will, as soon as it's edited, I will do the same. I'm not going to cut any of this out because this is interesting.
No,
Now,
I'm very happy that you gave me this opportunity, and
me
it's a great
too.
experience. And the thing is that you are from California, and I also visited California, so it's a great experience. I think it's the power of universe. So
It
we are
is.
connected now.
Now, I have a question.
Yeah,
You're Indian.
yeah.
Which part?
I am from Hyderabad. There is a place, Hyderabad, in India, and I have been in US for the last 5 months.
Hmm. Now, is that southern or northern?
Yeah, southern India, correct.
Oh, okay.
You are right. That means you have an idea. Yeah,
My,
like
yeah.
Hyderabad. Everybody loves Hyderabad. Why? Because there is a film industry. And we have Bollywood, that is about Hindi films.
Oops, forgot to turn the phone off.
Okay, 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 okay. It's
Well,
okay.
my neighbor,
Ah,
super nice lady,
hmm.
is also from southern India,
Uh-huh.
and she invites me to, I mean, Krishna's birthday and all the celebrations,
Good, good.
and she makes the best domas.
Oh.
Did I pronounce it right?
We'll see. Where is she now? She's in India or in US?
Oh, she's about 20 feet away from me.
Oh, oh, she's an Indian. She's an
She's
Indian
no, she's in her apartment.
in an apartment, but she's from India, right?
She is from India.
Uh-huh. Good, good, good. So that means you have got very good friends.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've had friends from that part of the world. I was friends with a woman. Her name was Persis Kambata.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, she was a Miss India in the 70s.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And she came out here, she became an actress, and she went back to, I think it was Calcutta, New Delhi. I'm
Oh,
I'm not sure,
okay.
but she had a heart attack and
Oh,
unfortunately left us. But super nice lady, very beautiful woman.
oh, very sad. Very sad to hear.
Yeah, so let's get on.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about, because
Uh,
I only saw one YouTube, and that was at the Harry Potter exhibit. But you said you have three YouTube channels, you've written 54 books, you're a professor, you have a PhD.
yeah.
What is your PhD in?
Now I earned my PhD in soft skills.
I'm sorry,
Soft skills.
soft skills?
Yeah, correct, correct. I
Okay,
earned my PhD in soft skills in the year 2011.
and what are soft skills?
Soft skills are all about your personality, attitude, and behavior, and it's all about people skills. It's related to emotional intelligence, and it is connected with hard skills. And nowadays, there is a need for soft skills in every aspect, especially from the film industry. I mean, Hollywood. Why?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when you have soft skills, what happens? You know how to communicate well. You know how to connect with people. Then you can minimize the conflicts and maximize the returns. So it's essential to stick to soft skills. Not only for film industry, any area, soft skills are very much required. Even when you look at CEOs or leaders, they are looking forward to soft skills, and soft skills are very much required, irrespective of the levels of management, whether they are at the low level management or middle level management or the top level management. But soft skills are required.
Can it be used in any other industry besides just film?
In every area, every spectrum, we have to utilize soft skills. You can use for organizations to achieve excellence and effectiveness. It helps the CEOs or leaders uh, to get along with people and to lead from the front. So it's very much essential, and the soft skills are all about people skills, and it's a way of it's a polite way of speaking and communicating with others.
Ah, gee, where were you when I was in Catholic school? Attila the Nun. So your background is psychology.
Not exactly psychology, but it's related to psychology. But I am from management area actually. Management,
Oh, management.
management. Yeah.
Okay, so what got you into, what was your inspiration for all of this?
I don't know what is that inspiration, but let me introduce myself
Mhm.
so that it will have a better clarity. My name is Professor M.S. Rao. I have authored 54 books and I have 44 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force, business, teaching, and training. I'm a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD, OCD, and I had a brain stroke in the year of 2021. And
Oh,
I don't have
let me interrupt. You had,
brain stroke.
oh,
I had
brain
a brain
stroke.
stroke.
Okay.
Okay. And I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. I have mental challenges, physical challenges, and financial challenges. I'm 61 years old. So, despite all the challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. I'm 61 years old. Of course, age is just a number. You can succeed at any age doesn't matter, right? So apart from this, I am an author, philosopher, storyteller, and researcher, and I create my own stories to impact humankind. I love stories, and stories are very much required. I believe in storytelling and emotions. These both are key because you belong to Hollywood. So I'm speaking from that perspective. So we need to emphasize on storytelling and also emotional storytelling. So apart from this, I create models, methods, frameworks, and I'm very curious and creative. And I talk to unknown people, strangers, so that I can learn something from others. When I learn from others, what I do, I keep them in my knowledge bank. Then again, I'll share with the people. This is the job I do it. I do it despite having financial challenges, despite having being born into a toxic family, despite having a brain stroke. So lots of challenges are there, but still I'm doing it because I'm living with some purpose to provide meaning, right?
Wow.
So this is one aspect. The second aspect is that I want to add value and impact, and to I want to build a legacy for the next generation of leaders. So this is briefly about my profile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about the stroke because, I was a nurse.
Oh, you are a
I worked.
nurse.
Yeah.
Oh, so I know about nurses. Nurses are empathetic, right? Because being a nurse is very challenging, but
Yeah,
you need to be very empathetic. So when you say that you are a nurse, that means you have a lot of empathy, right? So now let me share with you my challenge of brain stroke. I had a brain stroke in
mm-hmm.
the year 2021. In fact, 2019, COVID-19 was declared as a pandemic by World Health Organization in the year 2019. Then we took it very casually, but not seriously. But
Mm-hmm.
things went very wrong and very aggressive, and there were so many COVID cases, and people died. Around 50 lakh people died in India alone because of COVID. So COVID has opened the eyes of many people, and COVID has taught the humans that how fragile the life is. That's one thing. And I had in the year 2020, and we were all confined to homes. People are working remote, right? So then what happens? Then I published a book titled COVID-19 Human Search for Meaning. So that's the book I wrote because I utilize in my time. I don't waste my time unnecessarily. I'm sorry.
That's
Then
okay.
what happened? And in the second lockdown, that means 2021, I had a brain stroke. My wife and I had COVID, and my wife recovered. But when I was about to recover from brain stroke, just a minute, I keep glass because I always keep glass of water before.
Me too. I'm
It's
glad you're
good.
drinking a
It's
lot of
good to
water.
drink water. I always keep water before and in between. I sip water little by little. Right. Okay. Now let me circle back to my brain stroke. So during the second lockdown, I collapsed, and and my wife was there at home, and it was very tough time at that time. Why? Because there were lack of cylinders in India at that time. That's one thing. Second thing, there were lack of beds in the hospitals.
Hmm.
Two, and third thing, I was shifted to three ambulances. Right, it was a very critical situation, and I collapsed. I didn't know what I was doing because my right portion of the body was totally paralyzed, and it was very tough. And my elder son and my wife took me to hospital, and I was kept in the ICU, intensive care unit, in Hyderabad. Then these hospitals, they literally exploited and blackmailed, and they squeezed, they asked money from the people because they were blackmailing. It was very tough situation. So first of all, I had lack of cylinders. Then second thing, lack of beds. Third thing, I was shifted to three ambulances at that time. It's a very difficult for me to bounce back, and there was a lockdown at that time. So all problems came at one time. That means all problems came in a battalion, right? Then again, I collapsed. Then I was in the ICU, intensive care unit, and I found a guy who died next to my bed. His body was kept in the ice box, dead body. In my street, also one person died at the same time. So I survived, and the doctors thought that I won't survive, but I proved them wrong that I
Yeah.
survived. That's one thing. Then second thing, what the doctors said, that was that I won't uh, wake up from the bed. I'll be lying on the bed forever. Then I proved them wrong. Then I started bouncing back. I started walking. So I proved the critics wrong, and I started bounced back. And I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Then I came to home. So within 2 weeks, lots of things have happened, and I had blurred vision, and I didn't know what was happening. But what was happening in my mind was that I was giving commands to my subconscious mind that yes, I'm all right. Like that, I was telling, I was programming my subconscious mind with commands that I was all right. And I wake up every day morning 4 o'clock, night 10 o'clock. I sleep. I am very much strict in my timings. So because of my military background, first thing is I wake up at 4 o'clock. That's one aspect. Second thing is I am an Indian Air Force veteran. I'm very strict and I'm very much disciplined. And I have been hitting gym for more than 40 years, right? But despite that, I had this brain stroke, but I survived because of the power of subconscious mind. Because I was telling to myself that yes, I was all right, I was all right, like that I said. So I programmed my subconscious mind within my mind. Then those commands within myself that helped me to recover and bounce back. So after 2 weeks, I went home. Then I did the physiotherapy exercises. Slowly, I started walking, and still, for the last 4 years, my right hand has been paralyzed, and I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat with my right hand. So lots of challenges. My right shoulder and right hand has been numb. So it's very challenging. Now also I have problems. I am not able to walk properly. So lots of challenges I am having. So I'm happy that I survived. That's the good news. But otherwise I would have been dead. So this was the story of my brain stroke and my challenges. And nobody came forward to support except my wife and my two sons. And my own siblings didn't come forward, and they stayed away. And I kept because and I was cursed with toxic siblings. So lots of challenges I encountered in my life, and lots of challenges. Life taught me many lessons, and I am still learning. So life is like that. So and life is not a straight line. Life is not linear. Life is not a cakewalk. Life is full of ups and downs, and I had more of failures than successes. This is briefly about my brain stroke.
You survived. Amazing. I didn't realize, the medical care that they would blackmail you.
Yeah, correct, correct. In India. in India. In US, it's very strict.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're here and that's great.
Yeah.
And you said you wrote about that? You wrote a book about it or?
Yeah, I wrote a book, COVID-19 Human Search for Meaning. That was the book I published 2020. At that time, I was healthy and all right? And 2021, I had a brain stroke and I collapsed. I still am struggling. Sometimes I'm repeating the same thing after the brain stroke and I'm stammering sometimes. So this is how I'm doing. Daily I'm practicing. Daily I'm going for a walk. I'm in Seattle I'm in Seattle. I've been in Seattle for more than 5 months. So I'm walking on the trail of Seattle, and I was recording my videos and uploading. So one way I'm practicing to improve my mobility, and second thing I'm slowly improving my communication skills. And I had a brain stroke that 2021 I told, and I have a chronic back pain since 2007. I have internal allergies, so lots of challenges I'm having. So what I was doing that daily I was going for a walk so that I can improve my mobility and I can get relief from my brain stroke. And in Seattle, it's very cold. It's minus and heavy snow, but still I was walking. I'm very strict. I'm very resilient. So I walk and I record something. Sometimes yesterday also I went to a library in Seattle. A few days back I went to a library in Seattle. So like that I keep doing. So three things I follow in my life. First thing is I visit temples nearby, and second thing is that I have been hitting gym for more than 40 years. Third thing is that I visit libraries to acquire my knowledge. I believe in acquiring my knowledge and sharing my knowledge. So these are the three principles of my life. One is going to temples nearby. Second thing is going to gym. I've been hitting gym for more than 40 years. And third thing is that I visit libraries. Wherever I go to libraries if I find time. In Seattle also I went to library and I talked with librarians. That's what I do it. And when I was working as a professor in a college, so I was teaching, and if I didn't have time, then I would go to library and read books. That's how I do it. I upgrade myself. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, I am just amazed at how you've been recovering from the stroke.
yeah. It's. I'm very happy that I survived.
Me too. And
Yeah,
I'm sure your wife and two sons.
yeah.
But, I'm sorry that your family didn't come.
No,
Other,
not my family. My siblings.
yeah.
As I told you, I was born into a toxic family, and I grew up in a toxic environment. It was very challenging. Nobody would come. Actually, when you are successful, everybody will come. When you fail, nobody will come to you.
No.
Success has many fathers. Failure is none.
Sad but true.
Yeah, yeah. Sad but true. Yeah, rightly said. Well punched.
And you're a
Sad,
professor.
uh, sad but true. Correct.
Sad but true. So you're a professor of everything?
I was teaching for management students, and I was teaching for soft skills in educational institutions in India.
Ah. So what brought you to the United States?
Could you repeat the question?
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. What brought you to the United States?
Oh, yeah, just about. Let me sip water. Huh? I sip water little by little. Because if we take water, what happens? So we will have a pleasant voice, and if there is any clogging, that can overcome. So that's why I drink water little by little. This is a practice for every interview. Before, after interview, I drink water little by little. Okay. Now you asked the question why I came to US.
Hmm.
My younger son Ramakrishna Sai was born in India. Okay. and he came to US, and he was in Delhi. He was in Syracuse University. He got a master's in Syracuse University, which is near to New York. Then again, he was posted to. He got a job in Dallas. Then again, he moved to Seattle. So because of my son, my wife and I came to US, and even my son is also not financially not strong, but he loves me and my wife. So he paid the bills, and he invited me and my wife to come to USA. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been possible for me and my wife to come to USA because we still belong to a lower middle class family. We don't have money, we don't have resources, and I don't have the health also. Health is also very challenging, but despite all the things, and my son has paid the bills, and luckily America is a great country, and I got visa to come to USA. And
Mm.
America is a land of immigrants. America is a land of opportunities. America is a land of dreams. I love America, and I have got a couple of friends even in Hollywood. I have got couple of friends. They are from Hollywood, and I also got a book on about Hollywood. That book right now it's not here. If possible, I can show it later.
Okay. Yeah, you've done so much. I don't even know where to start. So you said you wrote 54 books.
Yeah,
Tell me about the first book.
my first book titled "Secrets for Success." This is the first book, and the title of the book is "Secrets for Success," and tagline is that failure is only a comma, not a full stop.
Oh,
Let me repeat the title of the book. Uh, the title of my first book was Secrets for Success. That is the title. The subtitle is that failure is only a comma, not a full stop. This is the first book I have written, and I made my debut as a non-fiction author in the year 2010, 2010. I made a debut. Then I published 54 books within a span of 15 years. Now we are in 2025, and I started in 2010. So within a span of 15 years, I published 54 books, and I have 43 years of diverse food experience. And I published uh, more than 300 research papers, and I contributed more than 1,000 articles to various international magazines and local, national, and international magazines. And I am a regular contributor for Entrepreneur magazine. And I serve on the editorial boards of various journals like DLO of Emerald and JVPL of USA. So all these things I achieved within a span of 15 years. So you can imagine the kind of hard work I have put in. I take rest only at my graveyard. In the sense, I work very hard. Morning 4 o'clock I wake up, night 10 o'clock I sleep. Throughout the day I work very, very hard because I'm living with some purpose. And I want to, living with purpose to add value and impact humankind. So this is about my books. And coming back to the books, I started with non-fiction author. I started with personality development book. Then I entered into different genre in the sense teaching, training, diversity, education, like that. So many areas. Then mindfulness, like that. So many books I have written. Now I'm planning to write a memoir, which is again a different genre. Hopefully, I'll publish a non-fiction book, which is a memoir, tentatively titled Survivor. This book will talk about my brain stroke, back pain, betrayals by my toxic siblings and some relatives. And I would like to share them through storytelling. So this is what I am thinking. And I didn't stick to any particular genre because I didn't have any guide, I didn't have any mentor, I didn't have any guide. I don't have any father to support. I don't have any godfather to support. So whatever was coming to my mind, I was writing. So that's why I entered into different areas. if I had a guide or a mentor, probably I would have gone in a one particular genre, and I could have impacted globally. But of course, it was not my decision, or it was a destiny, or whatever it is. So my life has taught me many lessons, and so many failures, so many challenges. And once I served in the lowest rank of a couple in the Air Force for 12 years. People might think that I was a commissioned officer in the Indian Air Force, but reality was that I served in the lowest rank of a couple for 12 years. And then my father-in-law invited me to join for business. Unfortunately, my father-in-law and brother-in-law, they have backstabbed and betrayed, and I landed in further problems. So first of all, I was cursed with the toxic siblings. Then added to that, my father-in-law and brother-in-law, they have backstabbed. So my life is full of challenges. So I did business after serving in the Indian Air Force. Then I became an educator in the year 2007. So like that, things have changed. I wanted something and something else happened. So life is like that. Things happen the way they should happen. And again, in the Indian Air Force, what I did was that I was a college dropout, and I was 18 years. When I was 18 years old, I joined uh, military, and I discontinued my degree. Then again, I acquired six qualifications from the Indian Air Force. First thing was a DME from aeronautical engineering, BSc, which I discontinued. Then again, I continued. Usually, degree takes 3 years, but for me, it took more than 4 years to complete my degree. Then I got my MA in Ajmer University. I got my MBA from IGNO, New Delhi, which is a correspondence course. I got my PGDBM from the Ministry of Defense. Then I got my PGDCLL, which I earned in the night college. So all the six qualifications I acquired through private education. People might think that I acquired qualifications from Cambridge or Harvard, but the fact is that I started with in the Telugu language. Then I started learning English, and I started adapting myself, and I am learning. So I'm passionate about learning since my childhood to till date. Because of that passion to learning, so I have come up to this level.
Wow, you've done a lot.
Oh, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
all positive. It's like I saw it as if life threw you a lemon, you found a way to make lemonade,
Yeah,
to make something
lemonade. Yeah, correct word. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Now, where can we find your books?
My books are available on Amazon. All that you have to do is that you Google my name as Professor M.S. Rao. You can find my books on Amazon, and I'm available on social media networks. And I'm very strong in LinkedIn. And mostly I'll sit with LinkedIn, and I work. I connect with my people, and share my knowledge. That's how I do with LinkedIn. And I have various other platforms also, like in Instagram I'm having, then again 3 YouTube channels, I have 4 blogs. So like that, I do a lot of stuff. I do it despite the financial challenges, health challenges. Still, I do of my own. So everything happens for a reason. All that happens for good. So I'm very positive. My blood group is B positive, and I am positive by nature.
You're very positive. Now, I have a question, kind of, it's sort of a medical question.
Yeah.
I've been told there's something called med beds.
Med.
Med,
Uh-huh.
MED, a med
Uh-huh.
bed
Uh-huh. Tell me.
that you could lay on it and it cures everything. And I'm told they're in India.
Maybe, but
Oh,
what I
okay.
do right now I do is that I do meditation every day. I go for walk, then I go for meditation. And
Okay.
third, what I do physiotherapy exercises every day once, because my right hand is numb. My right hand and right
Right.
shoulder is numb. I'm typing with my left hand, right? Usually I type with right hand and I eat with my right hand, but now I can't type with my right hand and I can't eat with my right hand. It's very challenging life. So I'm slowly typing with my left hand. It's a very big challenging now.
It is. But you're doing, I mean, I'm amazed. So your YouTube channels are, what are the name of your YouTube channels?
No, Professor M.S. Rao.
Okay.
Professor M.S. Rao. M for motivation, S for success, R means resilience, A for attitude, and O means optimism, Oregon, or whatever it is, Oregon, whatever it is.
Okay, perfect. I will, I'll check out Amazon. And I want to thank you so much because this is fun. I've learned a lot and I'd like to do a second chapter
Uh-huh.
in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
And we can also, I don't know if you are interested, we can talk about philosophy. If you are interested, we can talk about philosophy, and then we can also talk exclusively on soft leadership. These two topics. If you are interested, and if you
Hmm.
have time, then we can have two more rounds of interviews.
That would be great.
Yeah,
That'd be wonderful.
I
So,
want to share my story. That is the thing. I want to share my stories to impact the world. That is the purpose of sharing my stories.
yeah, and I want my listeners to know your stories.
Yeah,
They're
correct. Yeah,
fascinating. Especially recovering from the stroke.
yeah.
Uh, I keep in touch with a lot of my friends from nursing school,
Uh huh.
and I'm going back a lot of years.
Uh huh.
I don't want to say how many,
Uh
but
huh. Uh,
and we actually love talking about neurology.
yes, I got a neurologist is there. That guy, he helps me he encouraged me to go for this physiotherapy exercises. So neurologist, correct. So
Hmm.
neurologist only, he did the MRI scan. I got a ultrasound, MRI scan, then CT scan. So all the tests were done, and they said that I still have some blood clot in my brain.
It would be
So
the left
doctor has
side of the
told me,
brain. Yeah.
yeah, a blood clot. So still I have a blood clot. So that's why I'm stuck sometimes. This is the problem. The neurologist has told and revealed through the MRI scan. I got a MRI scan done, CT scan done, ultrasound test done, and the neurologist has told that there is a scar in my brain. So that's a dampener in my life. So that's why I'm trying to talk with people. So that's why I'm doing. So it takes time. It's a matter of time. Actually, people think that brain stroke means people will die. Some people die also, but somehow I survived. Maybe because of my positivity, or maybe some divine force, or something like that. That spark that led me to come up to this level.
Well, if you still have a blood clot, I'm surprised you're not on heparin or another blood thinner. But
I'm using blood thinner every day. We call aspirin.
oh, okay.
Aspirin and blood thinner. We call two names. And daily after I take food, now it's afternoon in Seattle. So after I talk to you, then I'll take food. Then
Mhm.
I'll take aspirin. Aspirin. We call it as blood thinner. So I take 75 mg. So that I take, so that I'll go to sleep, then again I'll wake up. That's what I do it, because mind needs a rest actually. So I'm taking a rest after taking the aspirin or blood thinner, whatever it is. So I think you know many things because you are a nurse, and nursing profession is a very respectable profession, right? People
Yep.
don't take seriously, but I am telling, because you can save the lives of the people, you can impact the world. So it's a nursing profession is the one of the highest callings, I would like to say, because
Thank
it's
you.
highly respected.
Yeah, thank you. I haven't practiced in over 15 years.
Uh-huh.
Um, those skills have come in useful.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I was an RN with a degree in law, so
Degree in
with a degree in law.
law. Even I told you I got my DCLL. DCLL labor laws. I got my law. I got
Oh,
law.
okay.
I got my DCLL. L means law. I did my law.
Okay, let me write that down. DCLL.
L means law.
Oh,
LAW law. Yeah, I
oh,
did that course. LAW law.
oh, okay.
I
That's
did in the night college because I was in the Indian Air Force, and I worked very hard in the military. And whatever the time was left over, then I was going for education. That's how I acquired my qualifications. It was very tough. My life was very tough and very challenging because I was not given anything on a platter. So I precisely I created the door, knocked the door, uh, created the opportunities, and availed the opportunities, and executed the things. That's how I led my life. So I didn't get anything on a platter. I had to struggle for each every moment of my life.
yeah, but you've learned a lot. You've come out, on top.
Uh,
Um, and you're
yeah,
sharing your knowledge with people.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm very happy that I have made I made an impact within, despite having the health challenges. And one more thing is, I had a brain stroke in the year 2021, and now for the last 4 years, I could not write. That was the problem. If I didn't have the brain stroke, if I didn't have the COVID, probably I have published more than 60 or 70 books.
But 54 is a lot.
No, it was a big, but I was so aggressive that I was going very fast. But this COVID was a dampener. My brain stroke was a very big stumbling block in my life.
Wow. So anyway, yeah, when we're done, I'll reach
And
out to you.
once you complete this conversation, please send the video, raw video, by
I will.
WeTransfer to my email so that I will download and upload on my YouTube channel.
I'll do the same. Perfect.
Can I
And
get it?
I'll
Can I get it now, or I have to wait for this video?
sometime today.
Yeah, you can send it, and and yeah, okay, good. It's perfect. You are a very amazing woman, and it's a pleasure and honor to talk to you. It was a great opportunity, and it's the power of universe. I don't know why you and I have been connected, and it's a great day.
It is, and I thank you very much.
With
And
gratitude from India. Namaste
from
from India.
California, namaste.
Namaste. Yeah, I know, because you have some Indian connections. That's why. uh,
I actually have a lot of friends from that part of the world.
oh, oh, across the world. Nice, nice, nice.
It is.
It's good. It should. We should have connections. Yeah, correct.
Well, diversity and,
No,
it's like you,
we have to embrace diversity. Look for similarities, not differences.
exactly. But I
We.
like to learn. It's like I was talking to my neighbor.
Uh huh.
She had invited me to Krishna's birthday.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Krishna's a very naughty boy.
Krishna, Lord Krishna. Yeah.
And she had the Krishna that was her mother's.
Uh huh.
So she explained, the tradition to me.
Uh huh.
And I found it fascinating
Uh huh.
because I grew up in the Catholic world.
Uh huh.
They had the nativity.
Uh huh.
So, I saw the similarities and the
Mm-hmm.
differences.
Yeah.
And then she had a woman's celebration
Mm-hmm.
and made all this food. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know why I'm gaining weight.
Mm-hmm.
And she explained, why they had this celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, she made all this food for people to take home
Oh.
because for some reason She could not keep the leftovers for herself. She was to give it to people. So, I learned a lot from her.
Yeah.
Um, but I've worked with people from all over the world. And, it's nice to learn different cultures.
Yeah, that's good. You are very open. That's the one strength. Your strength is you are very open.
Mm-hmm.
That's what is required. Only when you are open, then you can absorb anything and you can grow as a leader, or as a fine human being. So you are very
Exactly.
open. I am also very open.
That's a good thing. Yeah. So let me send this to you
Uh-huh.
and I'll reach out again later today.
Uh-huh. And when can we have the interview? Second round of interview.
I'll reach out through LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's the best way. And let me check the time zones. Then accordingly, we will do it.
Well, you're on the same time zone as I am.
Yeah, now, but again, I may move here and there. I can't say where I am going. So as
Oh,
on today, I'm in. Acha, your California time zone and Seattle time zone is the same.
mm-hmm.
So this is I follow PST
Right.
Pacific. What is your time zone? Same.
It's the same.
Okay, then no problem. Then yeah, now it is afternoon 12 o'clock, 10 minutes, right? It's,
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just checking the clock here. It is 12 o'clock and 11 or 12 minutes. I'm
Right.
checking.
Just turned to 11.
Yeah.
11 minutes.
11 minutes. Yeah. Oh, it's a matter of 1 minute, but I am checking the clock here. Okay.
Perfect. So we'll talk soon.
Okay. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
You too.
It's a great opportunity with gratitude. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.